On the way to success, there should always be solid foundations when building a future that begins with goals reaching new heights. Growing strong with broad visions and perfect strategy. Giving full trust as investing in long term. TienGiang is the convergence of valuable potentials and opportunities for businesses and investors to accompany on the journey to conquer success and multiply values for life. TienGiang has great advantages and potential for development, as former Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc has recognized and believed. I have established new trust in a region with the strategic location. It is in the leading prime feng shui position of the province, as well as in the Mekong Delta region. A province where first is near the city, second is near the river, third is near the street. Firstly, it's near the city because it's extremely convenient to connect with Ho Chi Minh City. Secondly, it's near the river because TienGiang province is located along the north bank of Tien River with a length of 120 kilometers and has Trung Lương Expressway and lots of other national highways that will pass through the province. This is also an economic corridor, the intersection point between the east and the southwest. TienGiang is a riverside and coastal province with an abundant ecological system, rich rivers and water sources, and convenient transportation connections. TienGiang is the frontage of the Mekong Delta region. A new TienGiang is ready to make a breakthrough in economic business and will become a driving force for the development of the whole Mekong Delta region. TienGiang strives to become an attractive and safe destination with different potential, outstanding opportunities, and the ability to quickly adapt to innovation in the Mekong Delta region. The drastic change, especially in the inter-regional transport infrastructure system of TienGiang, has clearly brought into play the advantage of its position as a trade gateway with the Mekong Delta and the southern key economic region. The province has arterial roads and waterway traffic, Ho Chi Minh City Trung Lương Expressway, Trung Lương Mỹ Thuận Expressway, national highways 1, 30, 50, 60, with convenient connections of Tien River, Soai Rap River, Chợ Gạo Canal. The strategic advantage with 32 kilometers of coastal waterways and international maritime routes and the ability to receive ships with a tonnage of 3,000 tons at Mỹ Tho Seaport have contributed to fulfilling the prerequisite targeted by investors. Breakthroughs in transport infrastructure are a solid basis for the development of appropriate logistics services, creating a driving force for other strong economic sectors to make a breakthrough. Regarding agriculture, the province has initially succeeded in restructuring agriculture in the direction of rotating the main products of high-quality aquatic, fruit and rice products. TienGiang has 4 models specializing in plants and animals suitable for each ecological region, with high productivity and output. The richness of the sweet and healthy land is accredited by alluvium, creating famous agricultural products in and outside the country, especially fruit trees of high economic value, such as green-skin pomelo, palok mango, dragon fruit, durian. TienGiang realizes the policy of promoting research, transferring science and technology applications into production, processing and business, creating a large and efficient volume of goods, increasing competitive advantages in the international market. Currently, the province's industry has entered a period of strong development in terms of scale, quality, and speed, in line with the goal of industrialization and modernization. In TienGiang province, there are 3 industrial parks with a total investment capital of more than 2,251 million USD FDI capital and more than 4,575 billion VND domestic direct investment DDI. In addition, there are 5 industrial clusters put into operation, attracting 79 projects, of which 6 are FDI projects, with a total investment capital of 150.3 million USD FDI and 2,306 billion VND domestic direct investment DDI. Looking back on the past journey, TienGiang proved its bravery and strong internal strength when overcoming the difficulties of the pandemic and still reaping impressive growth figures in the region. In 2021, TienGiang's export turnover ranked second in the Mekong Delta with 2.95 billion USD. The GRPD scale ranked third in the Mekong Delta with 58,865 billion VND, and total state budget revenue ranked fourth in the Mekong Delta, reaching 8,626 billion dong. Many new orientations along with specific tasks, solutions and roadmaps have been developed by departments, sectors and localities, contributing to creating a growth mark for the common goal. The TienGiang province strives to become a developed province in the Southern Key Economic Region and the Mekong Delta by 2025, with the ability to budget self-balancing. The target is to achieve an average economic growth of 7 to 7.5% per year. GRPD per capita by 2025 will reach 91.5 to 93.5 million VND per person per year. In addition, export turnover in 2025 will reach 4.5 billion USD. The province strives to 2025 to build TienGiang up to a new rural standards, improve the quality of people's material and spiritual life, narrow the gap between rural and urban areas, and reduce the poverty rate to below 1%. Plan solution for the period 2021-2025. In order to achieve the goals of the new period, it requires the efforts of the whole system to successfully complete the task of socio-economic development and create a foundation for the implementation of the goals of the 5-year plan 2021-2025. In the near future, the province will continue to invest in key industrial zones to enhance added value and create a foundation for sustainable industrial development in the two southeast areas of Tân Phước and Gò Công. Southeast Tân Phước area continue to improve the infrastructure of industrial zones and clusters, creating conditions to attract investment in 2 industrial parks with large investment capital, which are Tân Phước 1 and Tân Phước 2 industrial zones. Gò Công area promote the advantages of land fund and connect transport infrastructure with Long An province, Ho Chi Minh City, and neighboring provinces. Gò Công will deploy to attract investment in Bình Đông industrial zone, Xoài Rạp, and Gia Thuận 1 and 2 industrial zone. These 2 industrial areas will be associated with the industrial zone system of the Southern Key Economic Region and the Mekong Delta. The work of attracting investment into modern industrial parks and industrial clusters always adheres to the criteria of depth and sustainability. At the same time, the Gò Công Sea area is to be assessed as a new potential, a new motivation of the province to exploit the marine economy, urban areas, marine tourism, and wind power. Especially in logistics sector, among the Mekong Delta, only Gò Công Đông can dock ships with a tonnage of 50,000 tons and over. Wind power projects are also worth investing, creating more clean energy sources that do not pollute the environment, promoting Vietnam's renewable energy transition. In terms of agriculture, the province aims to become the leading industrial and processing center of agricultural products in the Mekong Delta. Developing the strength of the region is agriculture, with strategic products planned in 3 ecological zones associated with 3 urban economic zones of the province. The province always creates favorable conditions in terms of large land fund, favorable policies, and administrative procedures for investors to develop agricultural and aquatic product processing factories with modern technology, connecting agriculture with the processing industry to increase the value of agricultural products, stabilize the quality, and be ready to supply to domestic and foreign markets. According to urban planning, TienGiang will continue to prioritize investment in infrastructure and develop 3 urban areas in the province. Developing the central area with Mỹ Tho City, commensurate with Grade 1 city under the province, becoming one of the dynamic urban chains of the Mekong Delta region, ensuring the criteria of modernity, intelligence, and proactive adaptation to climate change. Gradually building Gai Lệ as the central western urban area, focusing resources on renovation and urban development, connecting trade with neighboring urban areas, developing Gò Công as a central urban area to the east, aligned with other connections to Ho Chi Minh City, aims to diversify trade and improve regional development. The province also actively plans to ensure issues of energy, clean water, and social infrastructure for production in daily life, especially in important industrial zones and clusters. TienGiang increases investment in upgrading power grid infrastructure, ensure sufficient power sources to meet production and business projects. At the same time, it is also approved to put into operation the water plant and transmission pipe system by 2025 to supply domestic and production water sources, overcome the situation of selling water, and replace the declining groundwater sources for the 3 provinces, Long An, TienGiang, and Bến Tre. Besides, the province's tourism strength has affirmed its brand with a variety of attractive forms. TienGiang has taken advantage to build unique and novel tourism products. TienGiang expands to encourage and attract strategic investors in 3 main tourist centers, including the Western region with Cái Bè Center, with the highlight is Đông Hòa Hiệp Ancient Village, Cái Bè Floating Market, and many ecotourism sites, gardens, and craft villages are being developed. The central area is associated with Mỹ Tho City, Tertian tourist area, and attractive tourist spots, developing in the direction of river garden, combined with eco-real estate. The eastern region has the area of Gò Công, Tân Thành marine tourism area. Priority is given to the development of cultural tourism combined with marine ecotourism, resort, high-class sports. The province is focusing on supporting investors to accelerate the implementation of tourism projects to create a breakthrough in tourism development with high-quality criteria and increased competitiveness on the basis of maximizing exploitation of a variety of local nuances. Based on the planning development requirements, the utmost importance for innovation is to focus on investment for a feasible and strong transportation infrastructure to promptly serve the needs of the economy entering the integration phase. The province will prioritize investment in completing regional transport projects such as Mỹ Thuận 2 Bridge, Red Mill 2 Bridge, expansion of Chợ Gạo Canal Phase 2, Provincial Road 864 along the Tien River, Cao Lãnh An Expressway, the route to Đồng Tháp Mười. Coordinating with localities in the region to invest in the Ho Chi Minh City, Long An, TienGiang Dynamic Axis Project, Coastal Route, Ho Chi Minh City, TienGiang, Bến Tre, Trà Vinh, Sóc Trăng, and Coastal Road. Research and take advantage of investment resources to develop waterway transport and logistics connecting the southern key economic region and the Mekong Delta region. In the era of the Fourth Industrial Revolution and international integration, workforce needs new breakthroughs. The province aims to achieve a rate of trained workers at 57%, in which the percentage of trained workers with degrees and certifications is 25%. The number of employees who are provided jobs in the period 2021-2025 is 80,000. Each year, the province creates jobs for 16,000 employees on average. TienGiang has invested in facilities and equipment for professional vocational training for 23 vocational education institutions, including 1 university, 3 colleges, 6 vocational education training centers, VETC. The goal is to improve the quality of the workforce to meet the requirements of the current practice. Have adequate policies to attract highly qualified people in areas prioritized for development by the province. Besides, TienGiang also aims to develop a comprehensive healthcare system. Along with public health facilities, the private healthcare network has developed rapidly, strengthening the capacity of intensive medical examination and treatment throughout the healthcare system, effectively serving people in the area and neighboring provinces. In the process, a competitive strength that creates the perfect catalyst to attract investors is administrative reform. Not only building a modern and professional administration, raising the awareness and service attitude of the staff, and effectively innovating on a digital platform, but also through a series of practical support and incentives policies that have been issued.
TienGiang has undeniable advantages and potentials for the stable development, as President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc has recognized and believed.